Welcome to my channel, which is the Dad Doing Dad Stuff. Welcome to Halloween 2023. Getting the haunted house stuff up out of the basement and out of the garage and from all around. And this year, I am doing everything either reused, refurbished, redecorated. Nothing is going to be the same as it was previous years because last year my daughter said, "Hey, Daddy, wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be great if I could be scared going through the haunted house like my friends?" And I said, "But daughter, you've seen everything in this haunted house." So all year I've been planning to redo everything. So right now here I have Ratchet Robot, and I worked on this for a long time. And he was like a 1930s robot, and his arms moved up and down. He hung from the ceiling. He jerked around. And his arms had a nice slinky effect that was done by a wiper motor pulling bicycle cable, through into the arms and pulling it up. And I spent a lot of time on this, and it looked really cool. It didn't have the punch that I thought it was going to. I mean, it was cool. People liked it. But Audrey 2 over there has been the crowd favorite for like 5 years now. This guy I was hoping would take over that, but he didn't. So this is now the third year for the Ratchet Robot, and everything is getting recycled. Nothing is staying the same. So this year, Ratchet Robot, I'm going to recycle him into a diving, like a 1930s diving thing. So his head's going to come off, and I'm going to take this peekaboo out. And I might use that in something else. I think this year what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run several things off of one peekaboo because I had a lot of luck. These are the breathing graves. They're stood up right now. They're just placeholders. But I had the breathing grave, and where is it? This guy. This guy was a vomiting skeleton, and all three of these things were running off of one peekaboo. And this year I've actually splurged and I got a Peekaboo Flex Max. Peekaboo Flex Max is like the Fright Props. It's like this, but instead of one input and 2 outputs, it's 8 inputs and 16 outputs. So I plan on having the entire haunted house run off of this thing. And then everything will be more cohesive, right? It won't be like, audio for this going off or audio for that going off at the same time and everything mixing. And so it'll be a nice, steady stream. Nothing will overlap. And, well, hopefully we'll see how that goes. The last week is always a mad dash with duct tape. And, so I got a big one of these. But also, just because I did run 3 things off of one of these last year, I'm going to attempt to make a box with one of these wiper motors that pull several cables that'll run a whole bunch of things. Now, I'll only be able to have one ambient audio and one trigger audio, but if this Peekaboo Flex Max works out, there might not even be audio on this. The audio might all be coming off of the Flex Max. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to cannibalize this right now. I'm taking this out, taking the speaker out, taking the sensor out, taking everything out, and then I'm going to make one sort of box that will pull a bunch of stuff. And the speakers, I might set them right to the Flex Max direct and skip this entirely. We'll see. I'm not sure yet.